What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Giving you my reaction to DK Metcalf traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He gets an extension for what, 5 years? I think 160. The Steelers give up only a second round pick. So let's talk about it, guys. Give you my raw reaction. It just happened not too long ago. So um, it's been crazy today so far. A bunch of moves been happening, a bunch of re-signings been happening, a couple new deals, Devontae to the Rams, but this one was the biggest shocker to me. DK to the Steelers was insane. If you believe the rumors, which I never really do, but the rumors said DK didn't want to go to a cold spot. He went to one of the coldest spots. Um, he preferred the Chargers. I guess that wasn't true because he okayed the deal going to Pittsburgh. But for me, this is the biggest boom or bust trade there is. And let me say this first before I be a negative Nancy. I like teams when they're aggressive. So I applaud the Steelers for doing something. I applaud them for trying to get better. I applaud them for, trying to do something they haven't done in a good long time, and that's have multiple weapons, multiple top-notch weapons for their offense. So gotta love it, gotta respect it. But you know what I'm going to say, guys. DK Metcalf, tremendous talent, tremendous athlete, big personality on his own. Can be a little locker room problem, maker here and there. A little bit Seattle buzz about that, a little bit about that in Seattle, excuse me. As we all know, George Pickens, drama guy. Same big personality, needs the ball in his hands, and rightfully so. Very talented guy, but can get in his own way at certain points. You have those two, and not just the personalities, right? But look on the field, look on the tape, look on the film. They have the same game dang near. I think Pickens is a little bit better. I've always said this. Pickens is a tremendous talent. He needs the quarterback to exploit it out more. In my opinion, I always loved Pickens. Go back to a couple years ago when he did that OBJ style one hand catch. I did a video immediately saying, trying to compare the two, and I came to a conclusion that the best catch I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I'm under 30. I've seen the OBJ catch. I was there for it. I seen it. Was the Pickens catch. That was the best catch I've ever seen in my lifetime. He's one of the best catches I've ever seen, in my personal opinion. Right? But the personality thing is an issue. But beyond that, look on the field too. Quarterback. Who will play quarterback not just this year if you get Rodgers, if you get Sam Darnold, if you get Daniel Jones, if you get Fields back, if you trade for Kyler Murray or something crazy? Who will be quarterback long term? None of those guys, in my opinion, maybe except for Kyler, are good long term options. And that's the problem. Seeing these two big monsters on the outside, the Steelers quarterback will see a lot of cover too. The quarterback will have to hit a lot of hole shots. They got to have a strong arm with a little bit of pop on that arm, a little pop on the ball. And they're going to need to be able to hit these corner shots where you're going to have a little to tight space to get the ball to those guys. None of those guys mentioned, maybe except Rodgers has that right now. Fields, not really. Jones, not really. Kyler, got a good arm on him, nothing crazy. So maybe Sam here and there, maybe Rodgers, maybe our guy Kirk Cousins, trade for him. I wouldn't mind that. Fifth, sixth round pick, just get him off our contract. I wouldn't mind that either. Kirk, Aaron, Kyler, that's it. Geno's gone. And like I said in the video a few months back, they should have went for Geno instead, in my opinion. For me, as a non-Steelers fan, I would have wanted them to go with Geno, Pickens, and then you go draft one or get someone else, a Darius Slayton, something like that, to pair with your guys. I still like Roman Wilson a lot. I think he can contribute. Don't know why he didn't see the field a lot this past season. Not quite sure. Injury, personal, team. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I still love Roman Wilson. I like Calvin Austin. I just spoke highly of Pickens on the field. But I just don't love the fit of DK and Pickens together off the field, not off the field, but personality wise in the locker room. So it is off the field, but I gotta make sure I say it the right way in the locker room or even on the sideline and on the field too. You have two of the same exact guys. A little tiny difference, but they're kind of give you the same vibe. Um, uh, DK is more the athletic freak than Pickens is, but Pickens is a freak in his own right. His catch radius, his catch ability, the way he can contort his body, he's a little different. They're a little different, but they're closer to being the same than they are to being different. If that makes sense to me. So, but the quarterback long term is a problem. It's going to be a problem unless they get an Aaron Rodgers for right now for a year or two. Then you get a guy like Jackson Dart. You get a Jackson Dart. Shador's arm isn't strong enough. He's accurate enough for sure, but I don't know to hit the cover two hole shots consistently. I couldn't trust it. I love Shador, but I couldn't trust it. You need a stronger arm quarterback. I guess a Jalen Milroe, third round now, fourth round, you can snatch him up. Jackson Dart, maybe. Quinn Ewers has a pretty good arm as well, some good arm talent. One of those three guys, I guess, will probably be their late round, no third round target, and they can kind of groom them for whoever they do get this year for a year or two. Got to be a good system fit quarterback for Arthur Smith's system. But if you get those two guys, excuse me, you get one of those guys mentioned, Rogers, one of those vets. Then you can bring on a Dart, Milroe, Ewers, whatever that man. Sorry about that. No disrespect, Ewers, and you can let them sit for a year or two, and then you can come on, and show improve then. But it's tough. I don't like this move at all, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I respect him for being for trying and going out there and doing something, but I don't know. I would have rather got Geno. I would have rather got Geno and Darius Slayton. I would have rather, Geno and Chris Godwin. I just don't. I just don't love the fit. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope they prove me wrong. I have no biasness. I'm not a Ravens fan, a Bengals fan, nothing like that. So I have no biasness towards the Steelers. But this fit to me on the field, on the sideline, in the locker room, is tough. It is tough, man. So we'll see what happens, guys. But that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.